up with it? Yes, it's your favorite four-eyed, sexy CEO. No, not CEO, but an owner of a library. Imagine, look, I can see myself, right? I know it's probably not just me. I think I can see myself as I own a library and I got some librarians and shit. My secretary, she trying to fuck me. She get real sexy, real smooth. I look like a real professor, but what's up with it, man? Shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe. We are here full in effect, man. What's going on? Have a conversation. Uh, Wait, they don't got an instrumental for this shit? Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Damn, I really wanted to hear that instrumental. That's crazy. But shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building, man. We are here live full in effect. You already know what it is, and if you don't know, get yourself acquainted. They really don't have a. Yo, that's crazy. They don't got the instrumental for this shit. That's tough, bro. I've been hearing this song a lot on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I be on that shit. I'm not scared to say it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Listen, we're gonna have a conversation tonight about dating. All right. We're gonna have a good convo. We're gonna speak on some things that require us to talk about dating. But shout out to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Thank you for being here. What's going on? We are here live full in effect. Get yourselves acquainted. Say what's up. I'm trying to find something really quickly. Man, I put a hell of a video out. I'm really happy for the video that I put out. It was really fly. I really liked it a lot. What's going on, Twin? How you feeling tonight? How you feeling? How you doing? What's going on with you? How you been? Hey, shout out to you as well, by the way. And shout out to a lot of people. I recently got woo, my eyes. What's up, Zorman? How you doing? But I recently got this. I got a lot of people that send me back their channels and what they have, their recap of 2025. And there's, I mean, it's something of course to be expected, but I'm grateful for those who have been a part of my journey. A lot of people screenshotted their recap, and I was a part of a lot of those. So shout out to those for real. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a beautiful thing. That shit is a beautiful thing. I'm grateful for all that stuff. I got some messages. Some folks shared it with me. Twin shared it with me. And shit like that is just dope as hell, man. I'm very happy about shit like that. That shit get a motherfucker feeling right. I'd be like, ooh, you know, cause it's being that means it's being well received. But man, we're gonna get into a convo tonight. Have y'all let me know? Have y'all checked out my new video about why lust is positive? I think lust is a positive thing. I think lust is a positive thing. I don't think it's wrong. I think there needs to be more lust than there needs to be love. You love it's a bit of a contradiction, or let's say a bit of a tough thing to say. Hold on, where is my shit at? Okay, I guess I can't find it. But hey, if you want to build and hit the like button, subscribe. We in the road to the top, baby. Let's talk about these things, man. Let's talk about these things. I wanted to put up a questionnaire, a Q&A, but it's not allowing me to for some reason. I really wanted to talk about do you guys think that people are selfish in dating? Is it more selfish in dating? What do you guys think? What do you guys think in your opinion, your perspective? You have not seen it, but tomorrow, yeah, I think it's a really good one. I like it a lot. I just touched on why I believe people should lust more when it comes into it. Of course, hey, thank you. I appreciate your time. Matter of fact, y'all give me 1 second. I'll be back. Hold on. I'm about to go live again, so give me one brief moment. I gotta X this out. I see it on my computer. I don't know what the hell is going on. So y'all give me one brief moment. We're gonna go on to another one. So I'm about to end this one. So go into the next one really quickly. I apologize for the inconvenience. I don't know what keeps happening, but this shit just keeps messing up for some reason. Okay, I think it's getting better. Hold on. Never mind. It's getting better. Is it getting better? Shit. I don't know. What's up, Elena? How you feeling? What's going on? Hey, thank you for checking out my music too. I appreciate you. I think it's getting better. I don't know. We're gonna see. Let me try. I'm trying to put up a questionnaire. Give me a second, y'all. My apologies. But what do y'all think? Y'all think we need more love or lust? What's good, Sabrina? How you doing? Man, this beat is insane, dog. I felt sad, but now I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to see you too. Why are you feeling sad? We gotta make sure to turn that frown upside down. Cliche thing to say, but you know, we here enough. We here. Well, I don't like that lighting. The lighting made it look like I had like something right here. That shit was crazy. It looked like some eyeliner or some shit. You doing great. Calmate, calmate. What? There's no such thing as calming down as me. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hit the like button, subscribe. We on the road to the top, baby. Have a conversation with a star, and with the star, as a matter of fact. Hey, you know what? Too, I think everything is good, so I don't need to. I don't need to close this out. So that's good, man. So look, check me out, right? I'm a deep motherfucker. I'm one of them people that be going out and like I make shit more deeper than what it needs to be. It's so funny. But nah, so I was stargazing, man. I was stargazing like an hour ago. It's really beautiful outside. It's cold as fuck. But the it was I couldn't even take a picture of it. And I wanted to, but I didn't capture a picture of the sky. It was beautiful. Um but you know, when I was there, it was like it was like the clouds were fading, but it looked like waves of clouds. It was so beautiful how the sky was looking. And yeah, I'm playing some music, but they're like beats. But when I was looking at it, it was nice. It was beautiful. And I looked at the moon, right? And something that I've been thinking about a lot recently, I was like, when it comes to true impact, like having impact, it just means being grounded and being known for what you are and being unmovable. So it's interesting. Like I seen the clouds just moving, right? So check me out. I'm outside. I'm on my balcony. I'm looking at the stars. Beautiful, sexy ass night. But the clouds are moving and the moon just stays as it is. But the moon is bright and it shows what it is. And I was like, damn. A thought came to my mind. I was like, people should be more like the moon. Just staying where they're at doesn't mean that they can't, change or whatever the case is or evolve. The full idea didn't come to mind yet, but I was like, we should be more like the moon, like be able to be unmovable and still shine bright with what we do, and be like a centerpiece in the world. I was like, ooh, and you would think I get high, but I don't smoke, but I don't, Man, I saw a laser fly over my house, fluorescent green, 300 yards long, and I got up and, oh yeah, NTWA, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Or I'm not sure by your profile picture, I can't really tell, but I remember that you told me that. I remember that you told me that. How's it? How you been? How's everything been on your end? What's up, bro? You good now? Good to know. What's good, Janobi? How you feeling? Let's see. What's long story's been triggering for a while, but it'll be okay. Glad. Yeah, I got you. No worries. No worries. You can we can talk. We can relax now. We can speak. We debate something. What's up, ZHR? What you mean? What you we? I mean, shit. What you got something to debate about? Let's see. You just like the live. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sabrina. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that. So set the tone. Hit the like button, subscribe. It's your boy All Star Izzy. We are here live full in effect. I can't put up a Q&A, but hello. How you doing today? What is going on? What is going on? Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Give me a sec. Give me a second. I'm gonna put up some. Not really. Just saw a comment section policy and thought so. Oh yeah. Sometimes I do like I touch on certain topics when it comes to dating, and some people like to debate my point of view and my perspective, which nothing wrong with that. I mean, people got their own right. That's why I'm here. Like I speak on my perspective, so people be talking about shit. But really, what I'm talking about today to center the whole conversation around is um are people selfish in dating? And I wanted to talk about that because I think I see a lot of complaints about how people are selfish in dating, and I think one helps the other. Like you got to be selfish and to be selfless. Like you can be selfish for what you want, but that you can be a selfless lover. You know what I mean? What is your most craziest thing that ever happened to you? What's like the most thrilling thing you've ever done? To be honest, NTWA, I gotta choose. I can't choose neither of them. But if I had to choose rum or bourbon, I'm going for bourbon because it's a lot more smoother. And I went to some cigar bars before, but I'm choosing bourbon over that. But I'm more of a tequila man myself. You know what I'm saying? But the most craziest thing that ever happened to me, that's a really good one. I have a hell of a life, so like, I don't know. I couldn't name like the craziest. Maybe I could just name like something that happened. Let's see. I got really drunk with family at when I was like, I don't know. This I feel like this don't count. Like I don't like. I was like six. Let me not say that. Excuse me. Let me not actually. Let me not say that story. I apologize. Let me not say that story. That's not good for business. One of the craziest things. Let's see. I threw my first concert with my brothers, and then we got robbed. The ladies who were handling our money got robbed at gunpoint, and we were drinking too, so we were out in the streets running around and looking for who did it. We were just screaming and hitting the walls and shit. So that's probably one of the craziest shits I'll say, cause that's a crazy ass story. I got a lot more, but that's the one that's just coming to mind. But definitely bourbon, yeah. But I just realized you had another channel. I was like, wow. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Yeah, you fuck with me. You like when I have braids, right? There may be a time in the future where I'll get some braids again. What y'all think? Y'all think I should fuck with the braids? Love your braids, by the way. Oh wow, that's the next comment. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, you gotta be selfish in dating, because if you're selfish, you want the most for the other. Exactly. Yeah, man. I lived in a car for 3 months. It was crazy. I used to be homeless at one point in time, and I used to sleep in cars. It was during the summer too, and it was so hot. It was insane. Shout out to the people who catered to me, who helped me a lot throughout those times, bro. Motherfuckers was out here sleeping in the cars. I was sleeping in janitor closets in the gym. It's no joke. But I'm glad you out of you're out of your rut now. So that's what's up. It's great to hear and it's great to see. And it's only gonna go up from here. So please maintain whatever you're doing, maintain that and go forward with it. Also saw that the video when you said you be with. Oh, you went down the rabbit hole. Oh man, yeah. Okay, so that's when I was. Are you talking about when we were in the record store, right? Yo, what? That's crazy. You got them robbers. So Z, that was out there in that was in whatchamacallit. I was we were in Atlanta. And it was crazy because there were mutuals of some people we knew. This shit was insane, bro. Yeah, we threw it. Shit, it was insane. It was a crazy time. Like imagine like 12 people who are intoxicated, mad as hell, had to shut our event down and running through like we're running down the street. We don't care if cars are coming to the left or the right. We're just yelling and saying, "Who the fuck took our shit? Who did this?" Like we was reckless, bro. But to be honest, as reckless as it was at the time, I think it was justified. I wouldn't act the same way I would now. Plus, I would have way more security now. That was a real. That was really. Yeah. That was really young Izzy for sure. Yeah. I'm glad you know. Because it was definitely that yeah that time. Yeah, I said I'll get with Harriet Tubman. Listen, to be honest too, I don't even regret my answer when because they said who would you get. So let me ask y'all. Okay, so what Elena's referring to? I did an interview with two of my brothers, right? And we were asked if we can date anybody from the past, either they're present or they're passed away, whatever the case is. Who would you date? First person that came to mind at the time, I said Harriet Tubman. I don't know why, it just came to me. So who would you guys date? That was something that just came to mind. Now it's a bit wild, but I was having fun. That's some Hollywood stuff. Yeah, it was a listen. A lot of the stuff that we did was just insane, bro. Like in a good level though. Like we wasn't like bad, but it was like you would think the shit that we would do was crazy. Like we used to when we was throwing parties and stuff. Shit would get so wild that we had to go to the neighborhood next door or to my homie's neighborhood, and we would throw parties in their clubhouse slash gym, and we have like 50 to 100 people just in there pulling up, and we will be charging their ass. Shit was a movie though. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. Now you are doing so much better. You are probably successful in life now. Thank you. I appreciate that, Sabrina. Yes, that was years ago, and times has changed a lot. So I appreciate you. Thank you. A lot of times has changed, but I'm grateful that we're here now. Things have definitely changed a lot more than before. So you know what I'm saying? It's up. Marilyn Monroe. No offense to anyone on dating from the past questions. Oh yeah, that's hey, Marilyn Monroe's a good one. If I were to choose now, I'll probably choose Selena. Uh, Selena, the late well, I get the late great. Well, she's not really late. She died very young, but I would choose Selena. I just think she has so much life to her. Like she was so happy about singing. I'm like, damn, you so cool. Like I just know she was cool to be around. I could tell. You know what I'm saying? And especially like her dad, like, and this goes a lot with women in dating, like just in general from experiences that I have. Not all women, because not everything is absolute, but like women who get restricted a lot, they be the most fun, cause they were with strict parents, strict type of people. They become something completely different. Like they like to have fun, sneak out and shit like that. But don't get caught though, cause they be crazy. Yeah, it was a pretty cool interview. I watched it. Didn't expect your answer. Yeah, I was. I'm. Shout out to that version of me. I love that version of me. There's gonna be a day where I'll just share it. You know what I'm saying? What up, Stephanie? How you feeling? That's really important in partnership. I think. What you mean? Uh, what you mean? Like someone having fun? Because if so, I agree. I think like it's important. Like one thing that I teach. Let me introduce myself. My apologies. I'm on Star Izzy. I'm an empowerment coach. I specialize in love, dating, lifestyle, self discovery. Because to empower yourself is to empower your world. Um, and a lot of what something that I like to say a lot for the men that listen to me that ask for advice. I tell them they should go out. They should be with women who are passionate about life, who love life, who are excited to do something. Got maybe even if it's crocheting and shit, like they crocheting and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like as long as that brings them joy, I think that's beautiful. Like find something that you enjoy in, not even just for that, but just in general. Yes, welcome to the All Star community. Hit the like button, subscribe, and enjoy your time. Enjoy your time with me. Have a conversation with a star, man. Listen, I can't put a Q and A up, but you know what? Let me type it. I'm tripping. It's 7:09 a.m. in Germany right now. Oh shit, you get up early, Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie. You up. I appreciate you. I want to learn, church, that life can be upside down sometimes, but God can fix it, turn the right way again. It's good to have some faith in something, Sabrina, for sure. But yeah, Elena, you gotta answer the question too. Who would you date from the past? They or yeah, like if they were a celebrity and they passed, who would you date? Let me know. Hold on. Okay, swag. Okay, bet. But listen, man, listen. Let me type in this question, y'all. I'm getting sidetracked because I love talking to y'all. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. A new video out now. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, have a conversation with me, be a part of this shit. You guys are more than welcome to talk with me. If you got a question, please put a Q. You just want to talk about anything and everything. Go ahead and do so. Do not be afraid. Just talk about something. You can mingle and talk to whoever you like over here, right? You can do what you like to do. It is our after hours in this case. All right, hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Actually, let me put this. What is the biggest problem in dating? And then let me put up a Q&A. Let's see. And then let me pin this. All right, hold on. I'm doing some work. Give me a second, y'all. All right, then let me create a poll. We'll be a fly ass poll. Um, did you just turn British? Yeah, I did. Where is one place that you always wanted to go or that you already went to that was beautiful and amazing? Um, man, let me say this. This is about to sound very different because thankfully, first of all, my first time exploring out the country was last year when I went on a cruise. That was a really great time. First, shout out to the Dominican ladies. You guys show love, all right, and I appreciate y'all. I didn't know we was tight like that. I didn't know y'all like me like that. Okay, just it's nice to expand your palate. I'll say. But Virginia Beach. Now sounds a little bit wild, right? But I say Virginia Beach because I remember going there when I was little a couple of times. But every time I went there, I just found solitude. I don't know what it was. I just enjoyed it. I love the boardwalk. Maybe I gotta check out different places. I know I'm going to Miami in 2 months. I'm going to Miami in 2 months. I could check out the boardwalk over there. I just really like the boardwalk where they got a bunch of things connected together. Like they had hold on, give me a second. Ooh, I could put the Q&A up. Hold up though. Um but yeah, I like think like oh another great experience. I was in California. I forgot which beach I was at, but I just love things when there's like it's like a populated social crowd, and like you got different booths, you got different places where people set up to showcase their talent. Like I remember when I was in California, it's in my room, but it's basically it was this was like in 2020. Yeah, it was in 2020. This is when COVID hit, but we still went out to Cali because I went out there to go design a house. Um, Shout out to them, by the way. Shout out to the fam out there in Cali. But I went out there and designed a house, and there was this portrait. Like it was like this small piece of art. I'm gonna show y'all one day on stream. I showed it before, but I'll show it again in the future. But it's basically it was like the rules to be a superstar. And when I reading it now, I'll be like, God damn, that's some beautiful shit. Cause it was like it was very close to a lot of the stuff that I believe in. So that's the reason why I got it. But I like boardwalks. I like being able to. It's like I like the option of also being able to interact, or if I just want to stay to myself and enjoy the views that I see. So I'll still say Virginia Beach though, cause I really like that. What's up, Mowgli? How you feeling? It would probably be Einstein or some scientists. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's what's up. I don't think I've ever thought about someone sexually from the past. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ooh, hold on, hold on. Okay, B3. Member for 3 months. Tres meses. Wait, hold on. I said it right. I think I said it right. 3 months, though. You already know. Yes, sir. Hey, shout out to the dog, man. Shout out to my dog B3 pulling up with that red carpet. He's shining over there. We cameras and all that. What's up, bro? Great to see you. B3. How you been, man? It been a minute. How you doing, bro? What's up with it? Maybe Nipsey if I had to really choose. That's what's up too. Okay, now let me do this Q&A. Cause I swear every time I stay just want to talk to y'all. Give me a second, y'all. Look. Yeah, y'all got me socializing. Hold on, give me a second. Let me see. Let's see. What would be a great question? You know what? Ask me. What the hell is this type of music? Oh, never mind. My fault. That was something completely different. My bad. Ask me anything about dating. Oh yeah, let's just do that. Let's just do that. Wait, yeah. Should we do that? Yeah, let's keep it like that. I think that's fly. Mm-hmm. I gotta pose this shit right, so it don't like take away from my beauty. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, I think 2028. I'm gonna get on the magazine. Is gonna say the sexiest man on the planet. The most problem with dating, in my opinion, because I am dating someone right now, that sometimes I get ignored. If he is in a bad mood, his name's Nathaniel. We've been together for a year and a half now. Oh, okay. I mean that's a pretty introspective answer though. I ain't gonna lie. It sound like he moody. But I think if I'm not mistaken, I think you're under 18, I believe. You well? What's shout out B3, man. Yes, sir. Biggest problem in my opinion is lack of communication. I can see that for sure. There is a lot of lack of communication in dating, in life in general. Like, I just motherfuckers just expect it all. Like, oh yeah, I expect it all. They, you know what gets me is Netflix and chill. Ooh, Netflix and chill. That's one of the fastest. Like, would I want a woman to say that to me? Netflix and chill. You know what? I see. I get when women that are desired, and I'm not trying to call myself a bad bitch. I like never that, right? I'm just saying like I'm gonna just let's keep it at like women that get desired. Okay, so it's like I get how that feels, like cause I have women that desire me, and they will try to like come at me like how dudes be coming at girls. It's so weird. Shout out to Hello with a Hundo. I appreciate that. Thank you. You got something to tell me? What's up? Yeah, like, cause they would try to do so much things. They would try to be like, hey, can I like come over Netflix and chill? I just wanna, you just like, you just so, I like just the way they talk. I'm like, who the fuck taught you to talk? Like, first of all, baby girl, you need to sit down. Why are you talking to me like this? These women be trying to talk like how dudes be talking to girls, and I'm like, wait, hold on, no, like, oh, you look like they're trying to reach for my chin and shit. Hey, yo, who told you? It's so funny when women try to get aggressive touching you like that. You see, one of my biggest things in flirting, it's one of my biggest methods in this shit. One of my biggest, thank you for the disco. Yeah, we did it with a disco. Yeah. One of my biggest things with flirting though is countering, like counter with what they do. Like if a woman tries to touch me, that's not, I don't get upset about it. That's the easiest way to be like, damn, you can't just wait until we alone. You got to do this in public already. Look, I didn't know you couldn't handle yourself like that around me. Like have fun with it. Um, Question: Is it bad to have tunnel vision for the one you're dating? Well, to be honest, um, to be honest, I don't think it's, see, with women, you guys, when you guys actually like somebody, you guys like them, like you guys stay exclusive with them even if you're not dating. Like I know that about women for sure. Like when women starts to really like somebody, they may have some orbiters around just maybe for some free attention or whatever the case is. But I know when y'all really like somebody, y'all do stay tunnel vision for that. So I don't want to say it's necessarily bad because that's something that y'all do though. Like that's something that women do. But my question is to you now: do you not want to be tunnel vision? Like, do you want to also be open with talking to other men and stuff? Like how? Like, give me a little bit more. I never tried dating more than one person. Okay, so there's some curiosity in there. Hello says I'm bored. Then don't get bored and talk with us. This is my mom's account. My real name is Sophia. Okay, Sophia. Okay, don't get in trouble. I appreciate you, but don't get in trouble. Um, let's see. Let's see. ZH. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. 17 folks that's in the building. Hit the like button and subscribe. Hey, listen. Ask me anything dating related. All right. You can ask me. Or, to be honest, let's keep that dating for sure. But you're not talk to me. But y'all don't gotta be shy. Say what's up. Don't be you. You know what it is? It's like people just be their hands in the pants in the back of the corner, trying to get right and shit. No, no, no. Cause see, when I threw my parties and my events, you already know I'm in the field. Like I'm in the dance floor. I'm in the DJ booth. I'm walking around talking to everybody. So this is exactly how I'm gonna do it with my lives. You're not finna sit in the back. And if you sit, you know what? You paid your entry fee. Go ahead and hit the like button. You can pay your entry fee by doing it. That. Welcome. This is the All Star After Hours Lounge VIP exclusive only. So if you are here, you already know that you got here for a reason. Say hello, okay? You never know who you can meet. It be feeling like parties in the lives to me. Okay, question. Thank you for the thumbs up. Hello, I appreciate you. Do you think people can do something about unrealistic standards shown on media? Maybe it's not the problem entirely, but it seems to limit dating market for everyone. I think so. Yes, yes and no. Now, the reason I'm gonna explain why I said both. The reason why I say yes, I think that people can do something about unrealistic standards shown on media is for people to, you're gonna have to be a spokesperson in a sense, like to show up and to go against what those unrealistic standards are. And it's so crazy because it's like you're always gonna have more of the media against real experiences. So the masses follow, like for instance, the masses follow more of like let's go on 3 dates. Let's do the 3 date thing and then sex is a reward. My thing is going completely backwards. Let's see if we're compatible and we can connect and then we can have sex and then we can get to some dates if that's the time for it. Right, so like that's just a small example, and I think there's a good way to have that, or like let's say, oh, you got to take me on 3 extravagant dates. That's better because we're talking about unrealistic standards. You got to have three extravagant dates. One got to be a helicopter ride. One got to be on a restaurant, and you got to make over 300K, whatever the case is, right? So boom, the best way to, I believe, in my opinion, to counteract of that or to counter that is to talk onto that subject and to dissect why those unrealistic expectations are there. But truth be told, most of the society is gonna follow most of what the crowd is following into already. So it's always gonna be like 100 versus 1 type of thing. Um, Maybe it's not the problem entirely, but it seems to limit dating market for everyone. And the best way to really take that away is to have experience, to gain experience. And you can see what somebody's saying and be like, okay, is this what this really is? Like I remember one time, bro, I met this woman out on a date. You know what I'm saying? We were just at a bar. Some friends like brought us together type shit. They thought we was gonna be cute together. We cool, we talking. We having a cool conversation. But and I've told a story before, but I told her I was like, you seem like a nice girl, but this feels like an interview to me. Cause I'm not, to me, I'm not used to like the interview questions. I'm not used to like, oh my God, what do you do for work? What do you do for that? Because when you're dating or when you're connecting with someone, when you're meeting them and seeing there's compatibility, you don't connect off like what we do for work. You don't connect off for how much we make. We connect to see if we like the conversation that's between us. If we like the banter, how we flirt together. You know what I'm saying? Like how we're making the moment. That's what that is to me. Most people have the unrealistic expectation of being like, oh, we got to take these certain steps, or they got to court me. Like, firstly, this is no knock on women or men that have certain type of standards. The thing is that people are always gonna have certain standards or rules for a certain guy that they like gotta earn their time and attention, whatever the case is, type shit. But you can break the rules and become the exception when you create your own rules. Which I'm actually gonna make a video after this. Once I get off live, I'm gonna film that. How to be the exception to women's rules. But that's what I would think it is. You gotta like experience this shit because some of the perspectives that are provide most of the videos that I put out, a lot of people they don't it seems like a bit of a fantasy to them, but it's not a fantasy. It's more like this is what can actually happen, but most people are following what society says. So I think it's